Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com, a free site, money1776.com, a free site. Let's just offer a few comments on Apple's earnings report, which has been reported as an upside surprise, right? Which people believe was a net positive. Let's just offer some brief comments, but first remember, and it's Friday, May 5th, right? It's 6:11 Pacific time. Market's about to open in about 19 minutes. Let's talk about it briefly, but first remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Nothing I say in this video should be interpreted as financial advice. Now, we're going to have a lot of this going forward, right? A company releases earnings and, oh, they beat expectations. We're hearing about Apple Music, Apple services doing well. And, at first glance, when the report was first issued, all you were hearing about was iPhone sales, which were greater than expected, right? I just want people to watch the market over the next few days on Apple stock. Did you know that in their report, and please Google it, analyze it, do your own due diligence, Apple reported that its revenue fell 3%. Folks, Apple revenue is down 3%, not up. Understand, too, Apple's net income year over year fell more than 3%. Right? So revenue down, net income down. Apple, of course, announced $90 billion in share buybacks. Depending on your belief about share buybacks, I'm a skeptic, right? That might be good news, that might be bad news, right? But that tells you that Apple is thin on ideas, right? Rather than increase its stock price through continued innovation, right? Investments here and there. Apple instead is buying back its shares. So let's see how the market opens. I see post-closing, Apple is supposed to be up 4%. Understand, short-term, people go off headlines. Longer-term, people actually dig beneath the surface. Right now, full disclosure, I have a put option out there. I'm going to pull it back in a few days because the nature of option trading has a short-term horizon. Right? But just understand, folks, many companies are going to have to put a good-looking shirt on a body that has some wounds. Right? With regard to Apple, revenue's down, net income is down. What I want to encourage viewers to do here is to look at the numbers themselves and understand this is a high multiple stock. By multiple, I mean price earnings, right? They're telling you with a high PE, their revenue is down, right? What I want is for people doing due diligence, looking at the earnings report, which is online now, give us your thoughts in the comment section of this YouTube video. Right? I get that more people are using Apple Music. I get that people are still buying Apple iPhones. Right? The brand is resilient, no question about it. But we're in a recession, folks. If you don't believe that, then you likely believe we're headed for a recession. right? Just ask yourself, if you're going to be cutting costs, if you're going to be saving money, isn't one of the areas in which you do so going to be your smartphone? Aren't you going to hold on to that smartphone a little bit longer, right? A little bit longer, given that you're trying to save money to pay higher interest rate costs, right? Higher borrowing costs, as well as to deal with inflation. Let me hear from you. Let's just say I'm surprised by how Apple's earnings report has been interpreted short term. We'll see how the market sorts this out in the coming days. I look forward to your comments. Thanks for stopping by.